Okay, we're going to figure out what we're going to do on this panhead top end for my race bike. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I want to run these high compression pistons here. These are 30 over, like 10.5 to 1. That's what the box says. These pistons are probably from the 80s, at least, if not older. So anyway, I got one pair only. They're 30. The problem is I don't have any 30 over cylinders. You put them in. I've been through all my cylinders, cleaned up a bunch of them, pulled out a bunch of them to see where we're at. So basically, this is my 30 over group down here. I got two rear cylinders that are 30, or I can clean at 30. They're a little bit under. This one here's got a bad spot down there, but I got material to hone, so probably all right. This one's all scratched up. Not too bad, but these are good usable cylinders. So these are both the late oil hole style. So these are 53 and later, which fit right on top of my 57 cases. So we're good to go on that. The problem is front cylinders. We ain't got nothing. All we got's a piece of crap reproduction. So that's what I got. So I can take it and punch this from standard out to 30 and use it. Match it up to one of my rears here, and I can put my big ass high compression pistons under there. Use the stock crank and we're good to go. The other option is I use these three cylinders, 4 and 5. Another one right over there. I got 5 of these to choose from. These are my set of pistons I got. These are high compression 4.5 inch stroke S&S pistons that are probably made in the 70s or early 80s. These are TRWs. So these are older than God. Vintage, as we call them today. They're used, and they're 70 over. I have new ones too. I got standard and 60. I think maybe 50 also. Yeah, they haven't made these in over 30 years at least. Doesn't mean I don't have them sitting around. So this set's my used set, so I'm alright using used stuff on my race bike. I don't care. So these here, I have to hone these cylinders out a little bigger. This one's trying to go in there right now. A little tight. That one goes in. So this here is ones that are already semi-cleaned up. These are the oil hole I need. These ones here are the early cylinders. They have no oil drain, see? See, this is the drain back. This is pressure side. That's return. Pressure, return, no return hole. These are 48 to 52. These are 53 and up. So these here are all rare early cylinders, which are great for stroker motors because the oil gallery doesn't get in the way of the piston when it comes down. If I was running the 4 3/4 stroke, I would be using this stuff for sure. 4.5 inch stroke is what these pistons are made for. Just happen to have a set of 4.5 inch wheels sitting here for the panhead. So this here is a combination here that would work. So I can either put this together like this, or I can take that piston and take that repop cylinder and use one of these original cylinders and put the motor together with a stock crank in it. Do a high compression hot rod motor, or I can do a stroker hot rod motor. The problem is I got to rebuild the whole motor if I do it that way. But the crank that's in it now is a little tight anyway for racing, but it's good enough for, it's a good street crank, but not racing. So I haven't decided if I want to pull the whole bike apart yet or not, so I'm torn on that deal. So right now I was going to go ahead and hone these out a little bit better and see what my clearances really are. Clean up these pistons and see where they're at. These flywheels are not exactly the best in the world, but plenty adequate for me. I'm not picky. I just have to rebalance them for me. So I can put together a motor pretty quickly for what I need. I got the parts sitting here, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up a little bit and see what we got. So this cylinder here I have not honed yet, so I don't know what condition it's at. I just found this one in the back. So this piston here will go on the other side. But you can see it's a used piston, used cylinder. So I was over here getting ready to clean these up over here. I need my tripod. So I'm still up on the air what I'm going to do, because I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We got a whole week if I don't do any racing. Actually, we only got 6 days. Today's Saturday, we race next Saturday. No, actually today's Sunday. Shoot, we only got 5 days. That's if I don't work any customer stuff. Yeah, like that's going to happen. Customers will not let me have free time to play, so that is not going to happen. Okay, so what you do to save these pistons is, first thing you do, you file them, knock down the burrs, and then we measure them, see what size they are. So you take a relatively smooth file, dull, and you go across the face of it here, and just knock off any high spots that we're doing. I'm not trying to remove any real metal. Any torn metal off and scarring and stuff like that. You want to just knock off the high spots, so you're not trying to remove anything, just make it smooth again. So you can see all the scratches are still in there, but it's smooth now. I'll go ahead and measure them and see what size they are. Now these pistons are going to have to go in at least 5 thou clearance so they don't stick. That's the minimum. With Troubleshooting and oil, I might be able to get away with 4. I hold my breath. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is measure your taper. See how much taper you got in here. Tapers from here to here. Pistons are tapered and they're out of round too. I don't know how much taper they had back in the day on these. 3 thou would be nice, minimum. Okay, this is a 2 3/4 there, and over here we're at 4 3/4. That's only 2 thou taper. Not much. Okay, this one here is a lot smaller. It's 1 under. Just under 2, so that's got, what was this one, 1 under? It's got 3 thou taper in this one. It's smaller than that piston by, what's the difference at the top? This piston's huge. This one's 4 3/4 on the dial. This one's 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So this one's 3 thou smaller. Call it 2. 4 3/4. So 2 3/4 thou, almost 3 thou difference in pistons. That's a lot. Okay. Go ahead and figure out what we got here. This is our loose one. Call it 2. There's 3, 4 thou minimum. These mics aren't even close to matching up to each other. Yeah, could get on the right side would help. It's a lot closer now. Yeah, they actually match. Amazing. Alright, so this is 6. So, 6 on the dial is our minimum number. Let's go over here and see what we got. So this one's already homed out, just kind of roughed in to see what it would be, and it falls right through. So it is 7, so it's an extra thou clearance, so that puts it at 4, I think is what we come up with. so I can hone this out a little bit more and run it with a small piston. Okay, this one here, it's pretty torn up. I don't even know what it is yet. And it's bigger, so this is going to take the big piston, obviously. I haven't even honed it yet. We are at 8.5, so we only got 1 thou more to go to match up the other one. Like I said, this hasn't even been honed yet, so good thing we got 3 thou different pistons, because we're going to need it because this rear one's bigger. Okay, let's go ahead and hone it and see what we got. Round, that's good. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I'll go to finer stone. Well, that cylinder's a pretty good round cylinder. That's good. That's rare. Okay. Go over our finer grit stones. These should be the 380 grit ones. Not quite to 9 yet, so that's a good sign. We're at 9.5 though, loose 9.5. Way out around, bouncing all over the place. That's not good. Now for power, it's better to be round and true than size small. About knocking some of this out of here. Get my crosshatch angle there. Okay, there's our 6. Way past that. 7, way past that, 8, there, tight that way, loose that way. 8 one side, a little less than on the other, there. Alright, so this is quite a bit bigger than what we need. Let's get a little rounder, so that's good. We'll leave that. Then I can hold this a little bit. around. That was 8.5. Okay. So basically they are almost the same size. But we only got one piston that's big, the other one's small, so one piston's going to be really loose and one's going to be probably too tight right now. There's the mic. Okay, let's measure these again and see where I'm at for sure. Okay, that's 2. 2 to 8 is 6 thousandths. That'll be enough clearance. This one here is just under 5. So this one's 4 3/4. 8 3/4 would be 4 thousandths. So 4.5, I put it about 9. So we're going to get up to about 9 1/4 is what we're shooting for on this cylinder. I mean 4.5 thou clearance, which would be a pretty good number to run on an old piston and know anything about. That I'm probably going to run the piss out of. I can pretty well guarantee I'm going to run the piss out of it. So. Hot. Got more. Deglaze it, cut better. Oh yeah. Oh, there it goes. Now it's done. That got it going. Final plateau cut. This is not a new cylinder. The other one's good. This one sucks. But it'll work. Alright, so this one here is good to go. So these are now matched up to those stroker pistons over there. So I gotta make a decision when I build a stroker motor. I build a high compression small motor and rev the snot out of it. Of course I rev the snot out of both, so it doesn't really matter. Of course the motor's not loose, so you can't rev it too high. If I gotta take it apart to loosen up, I might as well stroke it. Alright? That's how I look at it. Alright, so I'm gonna get these cleaned up and we'll see how that goes. Make some decisions on that. Then over here, we need to check these pistons out here. Get this wrist pin so it'll come out easier. Because that's not coming out at all. So I'm going to hone these out just a tick. Loosen it up. Rough in there. Good street bike, remember? This isn't a street bike. Not exactly race for either. That's a drag motor, you don't make them too loose in a drag motor. Kind of like it's a land speed motor, you run it harder. If in doubt, make it looser. That's not a palm press fit, that's loose. On a land speed bike, you make them even looser. You want no hesitation on a land speed bike. Of course, this piston for a wrist pin's used, it's probably got a couple burrs in it. Okay, so there you go. Now you'll get it all cleaned up. Let's see what we got to work with. We'll be back. Okay, I got the cylinders on for these pistons. Now we got to see if we can save these pistons. Let's clean them off, and the rings are really tight on here, which means something's collapsed, not working right. That's not good. So we get the rings off and find out what's going on. See how the top ring is nice and free? That means it's good. Second ring doesn't do that. So is the ring damaged or is the piston damaged? So first thing to do is look at the piston and see if you see anything. And I had a light once. Of course it's missing. Don't know what happened to it. We stole it. So you can take a real fine file and file these things for any burrs. You're not trying to file the piston, you're trying to knock any, if there's a burr, take the burr off. Now, the bottom ring land is what the piston, is what the ring seals against, so you want to try not to scar up the bottom of the ring groove. The top part of the ring groove doesn't matter, it doesn't seal against it. It just keeps the ring from vibrating. Okay, hear that? You know, right here it's rougher on the top than it was on the bottom in that one area. Kind of smoothed up a little bit. And you've got rough right there again. Just trying to hold the file flat. A few more high spots sticking up there. It's a knife edge file, so it's pretty damn smooth and it's flat. Okay. Let me look at the ring and see if there's any damage on the ring. Take the same file and see if there's any high spots on the ring. Any little burr will stop the ring from working in the piston. Okay. Now we take the ring and put it back on the piston and see if it works freely. Still a little tight in places, but a lot better than it was. Still got a few issues in there. Alright, flashlight. Probably have the hidden backup flashlight. Ooh, that's bright too. Okay, now I can look at the ring groove. See if I see anything wrong with it anywhere. We're looking for carbon or nicks or anything that blatantly sticks up as being bad. Serious pops up. And what to do with my file? Try filing again. Definitely through that area was something going on. When you install piston rings, you put the ring in the groove, push your thumb and pull out your thumb and push with your fingers like that, and it pops on. So. Definitely a lot better than it was. The ring seems to be working. Okay, I'm only using the best quality rings for my race bike. Taiwan. I like chrome rings. These are chrome. When you have no break-in and you're running dirty conditions, you want a chrome ring. Molly will never see it. Mollies are good for street motors run long miles. For race bike, chrome rings, we're bitching. So this is the copy of the Hastings made in Taiwan. So we know the quality. But they actually are. They actually do work. So they break in real fast, so no issues. Okay, where is the marks? Should be on this surface here. Don't see anything. Great. See no marks. There it is. It's a size mark right on the very top. The only mark on the ring is right on the very top here. There's a size written down. Right there. Let me see it or not. You know it has to be a top and bottom because you can see it's got a back cut in it. See, it's got a chamfer on the one side, so it does matter. That's not good. Does not fit. Great. That'd be too tight. Should have checked it first. Right there is tight. Right there it gets tight. It's good through here. Right there it gets tight. Tight, 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 tight. See, the ring won't even go in the hole. This piston's collapsed. It's not the top ring. See how loose it is? Top ring is loose. A lot of clearance. That's not good either. Second ring, got problems. Jeez. Whole damn ring's tight. Okay, I need to take some metric ring. These are 62 thou. These are American rings. So metric rings are less than American rings. 1.6. 1.6 is bigger, not less. Of course, these calipers are junk. Can't go by them. Here's my brand new calipers. Ooh, I left them on. 63, 62 and a half. See what the ring groove is. It says it's 63. 62 right there though. '61. That's why 62 groove won't fit in it. 60. 1.5 mil. All right. The ring that came out of it. '61 and a half came out. Top ring. 62 and a half. 63. So, second ring is a problem. This piston here, both rings are tight. You can see the big nicks on there where it hit. Can't run tight rings, they don't never seal. Yeah. Damn it. Ring won't come out. Take it out of the piston. It's jammed in here. Tools right here. There it goes. That's tight right there. Goes. One tight ass piston right there. Figured the top of the groove was good. The bottom just chewed up. Alright, get the ring going through it now. Not this one. It goes through, but it's not happy. Looks in that hole. It's working now. That one freed up. Look, can we put new rings in it? Top ring looks good. The top ring fits really good. No problem. Good top ring. Second ring. Looks good. Goes all the way around, so it should fit. Second ring works good. Alright, so this piston here we got working good. We filed off the bad spot and now it works good. Okay, so this one's good. This one over here though, got some issues. Doesn't work. Got a lot of, hear that? That's not a good sounding area there, huh? I know it takes American rings, 16th. Just this ring groove's all screwed up. Which means it probably won't seal up real good and bite. But at least it's the second ring. Top ring's a lot more important. Yes. Ooh. This is top. It sounds horrible. Here's a high spot. Whole damn ring's a high spot on this piston. Here's our top ring. Fits good. And notice I'm not wrapping my rings, that bends them. You know, second ring is our problem. This piston, it's tight all over the place. The whole damn thing is pretty well tight. The only place for loose is right over here. Yeah, all the way around this side. Oh, at least it's good all the way around that side. Oh, dumbass. I'm on the top ring. We know the top ring groove's good. The second one's bad. Yeah, the damn ringland. Old damn ringland is tight. Okay, so starting at the pocket here. Stand back a little bit. Yeah. That pocket's bad. So 3/4 of the way around the piston's bad on this one. It's only good right from here to here. Everything else, got problems. Now, you're not supposed to remachine ring grooves. Not supposed to file ring grooves either. I do both. You're not supposed to straighten rings or relap them either. I've done that too, frequently. If stuff doesn't work, you gotta massage it. I did it in front of a piston manufacturer once at the races. He didn't like that. He said that wouldn't work. So when I got a record in the next pass. I said, thanks for telling me. He shook his head and left. He knew I was screwed up. That was before YouTube. Alright, this is the... I can't tell if it's good or bad. I think this is the bad side. Definitely hear it. That sharp ringing sound is not what you want to hear on a file. That means you're cutting. See this dull sound right here? That means it's not cutting. Alright, let's see if that's any better. Yeah, not really. Definitely tight, tight, tight. Whoa, is that tight there? Jeez. Damn, it's tight. So across the valve pocket area is real bad. Yeah, it's... That's the only good areas right there. Everything else sucks. Yeah. Not sure what we're going to do about that. So obviously damaged the ring line, but it looks good. A couple high spots right there, you can see them. Alright, I'll keep playing with this. Be back in a while. Okay, I got the piston chucked up in the lathe. Look at the ring groove. So you can see how this one's wobbling slightly, but it's pretty even all the way around. You're looking at it. So this is the one that was working. And this one over here. A lot more wobble to it. It's not consistent across the whole face of the rings though. I mean the piston. Okay, I'm trying to get this so we can shrew it up a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can look at closer than what it is. See how it's just not going to come in. You got more than one problem here. This whole thing right here is low, right here where this ring, this boss is. So when you move it out, it gets it halfway close, but it's got a hell of a wobble to it. See, this whole area right here is pushed in. Full piece. So it's either been hit right here or you got a lot of detonation happened right here. Bent the whole piston. You can see it right there. Got a wave in it right here. So if you watch this here, it waves. See, the whole thing just bends. It goes out like this. It's low right through here, big time low. This piston's junk. There's no way you can ever get rings to seal when the ring line goes like this. You can't. The ring's not going to follow that dip. So it's got a big ass dip like that right through here. That's why that ring was tight. I just couldn't. Finally, it wasn't getting the job done. So this piston here is no stinking good. The only way you can save this piston, you have to cut new ring lines with put fatter rings in it. Then you can save it. It's the only way you can do it. No other way. Because it's all buckled, collapsed. So, this piston's not going to work. It's bad. So we'll have to see what we can do to get something better. Problem is those cylinders I got were made for these pistons. Now, which piston is this one? The small one or the big one? I left my mic on the other side of the room. Alright. Now this one here had a little bit of issue, it wasn't too bad. So we're going to mark this one as being good. Question mark. Bad. Warped. Mr. Warp got a hold of it. Alright, let's go see if we can see what we got over here. Both these cylinders are about the same size, they're both big. Of course I honed out the one the bigger. Small size. So that's good. Like Mr. Warped. Mr. Warped is the big piston. Or that's a small, that was a small one, wasn't it? Yeah. Yep. This was the one that's 4 3/4. This is the bad one. That's why it was undersized. It's collapsed. So this one's bad. So now we need a set of 70 over stroker pistons. To go in this motor. Or I gotta build up the other motor. At least I don't know yet. Alright, I'm gonna get up here my piston pile. I need some high compression pistons. I don't have any 70s, I got 60. See, shovelhead. 80 inch. That means they're 60 over. The one below it is standard 74 inch. Which I could use because I have that set of repop pan cylinders sitting on the floor over there. I could use them piece of shit cylinders. Terrible. I'd rather use pan cylinders. And the 60 over, I didn't really have anything that was going to clean very well in that department unless I hogged out something else. So, looks like we're coming out of stuff to use. So looks like the only option we got is this one here. Repo parts. Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. It's early. Yeah, all that work. So this set here dates on this stuff? Nope. Oh, there we go. 2005. Ooh. Dude, we're making pistons still for a while. That's the new ring. So, if we go with this one, there we go, standard bore. Reproduction junk ass cylinders. Yuck. It is not a race fit. Nope. Not very good. Appear to be a little loose. Alright, well I can do that. Or I can take the standard junk ass cylinder, bore it 30 over, go with my high compression piston, and then go with the stock cylinders over there. They all have the oil groove. And I don't do a stroker motor. Ugh. Too much crap going on. Alright. I'll put all this crap away, make some decisions. I'm tired too. I need to pull out some heads and see what I'm going to do on the heads. That'll be the next problem. Find a set of heads to use. Okay, that's going to be it for now.